Good afternoon, friends. Today, once again, I am here with our yesterday's lesson to continue World Heritage Sites. Friends, this is a beautiful day. This day will remember us that we are going to complete this unit 2.6. That will be the 50% syllabus of our Kumar Bharati textbook will be finished. Friends, by this way, after passing standard 10, you will plan to visit so many places of India. Of course, this lesson will be an informative lesson for you all. It will help you how to locate the sites, how to study the sites, and what are the importance of sites. Till date, we were knowing only one thing: picnic sites, park sites, natural sites, historical sites. But since yesterday onwards, we have started to make them segregate according to their qualities and features. So friends, yesterday we studied, just we will recall it. What we studied yesterday? We studied history of World Heritage Sites and how the World Heritage Committee is being formed. Now today, we will see the World Heritage Committee, how it includes any sites in the list. Second thing, we will see that the World Heritage Sites and their types all over the world. And the last topic will be the World Heritage Sites in danger. Why they are in danger, what are the factors, that everything will begin. Before I begin this lesson, friends, let me introduce you some new term words. Let's come to the whiteboard. We'll see some of the new words, then we'll begin the lesson. Okay? Friends, see today's subject English, Unit 2.6, World Heritage, and some of the new words. I'm going to give you the meanings in English. Already there are few words, their English meanings are given in the margin. You have to study that marginal words. Let's see what does these words mean. Tentative. Next, please students, you have to note down these words in your copy. Let's see friends, these are the four words. First is tentative, means temporary. Monuments which has been built in the fond memories of particular things. These are the architectural constructions. Then nomination, someone's names are nominated for the further process. It is not the final one. Okay. And then last is conservation. And what is our duty? How to conserve the things? Why to conserve the things? These are going to study. Let's see, have a look over the PowerPoint presentation. You have to note down these words in your notebook. Let's see friends. Yesterday we have studied 2 points of the lesson, that is history of World Heritage Sites and the World Heritage Committee, how this committee came into existence. Now today's topics are becoming a World Heritage Site, types of World Heritage Sites, World Heritage Sites in danger. So let's have a look over the today's remaining parts of the lesson. Yesterday we have seen this, just a overlook, the UNESCO, United Nations Educational, Scientific and Cultural Organization. We have also studied yesterday the 7 wonders of the world. The Great Wall of China, then Colosseum of Italy, then no need to explaining this image, that's the Taj Mahal of India, Machu Picchu of Peru, and the Chichen Itza, Mexico. Then the great Petra structures of Jordan, and the last one, That was Christ the Redeemer. Is it right, friends? Don't forget, these are the seven wonders of the world. We are so happy that we have such beautiful monuments preserved by our ancestors for us. Friends, now these are the pyramids and the opera house of Australia. These images invites us, recalls us to come and see this, visit these places. So these are the attractions. Now friends, our first point of today, becoming a World Heritage Site. It's a process. It is not that the committee members of the World Heritage Sites will visit the various countries of the world and just they will locate the places and declare them as a World Heritage Site. No, not at all. There is a procedure, there is a system, and through the system it begins. People nominate the things, tentative lists are made, and so many. There are the 5 important stages. What are that 5 important stages? What is the importance of that stages, and how the worldly sites of various countries get included in the World Heritage Site. It is not as easy that someone just refer or recommend the place and the place will be added into the World Heritage Site. No, not at all. It has a process. We'll see what are the steps to be a World Heritage Site. Even today we will also see that what are the World Heritage Sites that lies in India, how many World Heritage Sites in India, what type of World Heritage Sites are there, how the World Heritage Committee divided world into the geographic zones. That also we will see, friends. Let's have a look over this. First of all, see, as I told you, there are 5 steps in becoming a World Heritage Site. The first of which is for a country or a state party. Yesterday we come to know there are 21 state parties are there. They nominate the names. They finalize the list, but the final decision lies with the World Heritage Committee. So it is the duty of state parties and the member countries to do an inventory. Inventory to suggest some of the temporary list of the worldly places. We cannot call them World Heritage until and unless they are added in the list. So they do the inventory of its significant cultural and natural sites. The word inventory stands for a detailed list. The detailed list is to be presented to the committee and the final decisions are taken by committee. Right, friends? So this process is called the tentative list. What is meant by tentative list, friends? Tentative list is a very much important because it's a first step towards it, that before the nomination to the World Heritage Sites, the tentative lists are considered unless the nomination site was first included on the tentative list. First process is that the tentative list, and tentative list includes all cultural, natural, historical sites, and finally the lists are submitted to the World Heritage Committee and the committee does study over that, and after the study it goes to the next process. That next process is that the countries are able to select sites from their tentative list. Every country, every state party has a right to give the tentative list to the World Heritage Committee. The final decision is of course with them, and the nomination file is created. After tentative list, the nomination file is created and the nomination file is submitted to the World Heritage Committee. So after getting this nomination files, there are some recommendations. Then who can do the recommendations? There are two important major organizations of World Heritage Committee. They are called ICOMNS, International Council on Monuments and Sites. That is called ICOMNS, International Council of Monuments and Sites. I'm writing here. You can see this. International Council on Monuments and Sites. This is important organization which does the work of recommendations to the World Heritage Committee. Now here is one more organization. That organization is called as World Conservation Union. Then World Conservation Union has to look after all the nominated files and give their recommendations to the World Heritage Committee. Now friends, they both make the final recommendations to the World Heritage Committee. And finally, after receiving their recommendations, the World Heritage Committee meets once in a year and studies over all the recommendations. And then they are ready to take their final decisions. And once their final decision is made, then that cultural site, that natural site, that historical site is included in the World Heritage Site. That becomes the asset of their country. At the same time, that becomes the asset of the worldly people. It is the world's heritage. We all belongs to one community, that is humanity, and whatever is maintained here on this blue planet, that belongs to all of us. Now, the final 5 important steps that you can note down it, that how a particular place becomes a World Heritage Sites. Now, there are 5 stages. The first stage is, it is a process, that is inclusion of the name of the site for nomination in a tentative list after inventory in country or state. It is the duty of that state parties or particular country to give a reference to the World Heritage Committee as a temporary site, and that sites are included as a temporary sites. The second stage, first stage is called as inclusion stage. Okay. The second is, after inclusion of the name, then the tentative list is finalized and sent to the recommendation committee, which I told that the International Council on Monuments and Sites and World Conservation Union. So the World Conservation Union and International Council on Monuments and Sites does the work of making nomination file, and the process of nomination file, as I told you, that is given as a recommendation to the World Heritage Committee. Then a review of the included file by the advisory bodies. As I told you, who are the advisory bodies are there? ICOMNS, International Council on Monuments and Sites, as well as World Conservation Union. They both have a right to do the recommendations and give their advice. So these two organizations are called as advisory bodies. At the third stage, the nominated file comes to include in the advisory list. Is it right? And the next one, that is the fourth step, is the decision of the World Heritage Committee after review of the nominated file, that is national file. How it is called a national file? Because it has been nominated by the various countries of the world, state parties of the world. Now, after taking decision, the final stage comes to declaration to make that place in the list of World Heritage Sites. It is really a universal process where any site gets a reputation of World Heritage Site, which has to go through these all 5 steps. It's not as easy. For example, just see the example of Ellora Caves, Ajanta Caves. The Indian country has done this, all the inclusion processes, step by step. They move further, and after that, they reach to the advisory board, the nomination files, and finally, the World Heritage Committee has taken a decision to make our India's Ajanta and Ellora Caves as a World Heritage Sites. It's a lengthy process, but it is a very transparent process because world has to do study over the decisions of World Heritage Committee. Many researchers and students come to visit that country, come to visit that places, that really that places deserves that importance which has been given by the World Heritage Committee, because over the historiography researches are still going on. That's what the World Heritage Committee takes uttermost care to finalize any place, any monument, any natural cultural site in the list of heritage. Is it that? The fifth stage is the name of the site inscribed on the World Heritage list after meeting all the above criteria. It is not the simple process. It's a task. It's a procedure. Throughout the procedure, that place has to prove, that place has to go certain criteria, and then it is finalized. Friends, so feel proud that there are total 40 sites are there in India which are included in the World Heritage list. The textbook says us that there are 36 sites of India. No doubt there are 36 World Heritage sites in India. But friends, according to the latest informations, the 4 are newly included, and India has 40 World Heritage sites. We are second rank holders in the world who has the maximum number of World Heritage sites. This is financially very beneficial for our country, which attracts many tourists towards us. And when tourists visit India, definitely the globally and financially our importance increases. Is it clear, friends? This is the steps to become a World Heritage Site. The third topic of our textbook is completed. Is it right, friends? I hope you understood this process. Next, we'll see the next topic is types of World Heritage Sites. Yesterday also I gave you one introduction that in India we have some World Heritage Sites, so they too cover some of the criteria. Now I told you yesterday that the World Heritage Committee has made the geographical zones. They have not made continental or country zones. They have made geographical zones. Which are that we will see, and how the all sites of the world are divided in various groups. Friends, there are more than 890 World Heritage Sites located in different 148 countries of the world. Which are that? How are that? And how that are divided? Let's see, friends. Before I begin that, I would like to show you that in our India, we have we have some important World Heritage Sites. Can you tell me which are that? These World Heritage Sites are considered as the beauty of India. They are considered as the main tourist attraction for India, as well as they are the earning sources of India by tourists. See, which are that? Then Ellora Caves. They are not only the World Heritage Sites of India, for the world they have their importance. The Taj Mahal, a symbol of love. The people from all over the world flock to India to visit the Taj Mahal. Qutub Minar. These are the architectural monuments which has importance. How can we forget them? Sun Temple, the beauty of Indian architect. Friends, these are the major attractions of the world, and every year they are raising the fund for India, and they have the importance. We should also go and visit these sites. Few are there. I'm just giving you the list of this, not all. There are many are there. Even Khajuraho, then Mahabodhi Temple. These are the sites you can find out in internet. Yesterday I told you that visit the World Heritage Sites and find out the India's World Heritage Site. Some of the temples till today, they are mystery for today's world, that how they were raised, how they were constructed. Since the medieval period of India's history and the modern period, which gives us information about this. Of course, the important, the Kaziranga National Park, the biodiversical rich forest, the rich park where the flora and fauna is found. Friends, this is the beauty of India that attracts the worldly tourists. That is Kaziranga National Park, which has a rich biodiversity, and it has all the Indian wildlife as well as the florical life. Once in a life, get an opportunity, friends, visit these places and study how our India is rich in terms of this World Heritage Sites. Friends, we are so rich, as I told you, that these things are in India. Friends, now there are 890 World Heritage Sites total in the world. Now they are divided into various categories. That also we will see. But first of all, which country has maximum number of World Heritage Sites? Then friends, Italy has 44. As per this textbook information, there are 36 World Heritage Sites in India. They are divided into 28 cultural, 7 natural and 1 mixed. How that 1 mix is there? There are 3 ways. That 3 ways also we will see: cultural, natural and mixed one. But friends, the latest information of India's heritage list tells us that India has 40 World Heritage Sites, but in this lesson that are not included. Now see friends, as per the survey of 2009, the World Heritages are divided into 3 types. As I told you, there are total 890 World Heritage Sites are there. The first is called cultural site, second natural site, third mixed sites. We'll see this all 890 sites. Today we are in the world of 2023. The figures may get changed, but as per our lesson gives us an information, we have to study that. Let's see friends, cultural sites. There are 689 cultural sites out of 890. Sydney's Opera House in Australia. In the front page of our textbook, that Sydney Opera House is given there of Australia. Then History Center of Vienna in Austria. These all are considered as cultural sites. Then natural sites. In United States, Yellowstone Grand Canyon National Park is considered as natural sites. Even we can say for India, Kaziranga National Park. Then mixed sites. As I shown you in the beginning of my slides, that there were 7 wonders of the world. Of Peru countries, Machu Picchu is there. It's on mountain. So the mountains are considered as natural sites. But over that mountains, the beauty of their civilization and culture is given. So it is mixed site. Is it right, friends? So in this way, the World Heritage Sites are divided into 3 categories. Now the figure is increasing one. The figure has increased more than 950 plus World Heritage Sites. The update list you can check on www.whc.unesco.org. Is it right, friends? See the next. I told you that Sydney Opera House, that image is given here. Are you able to see? Now friends, the last topic of our lesson is that World Heritage Sites in danger. How these sites come in danger? Who are responsible for the dangers of this site? Friends, we used to visit the places, we just see there, we don't know how to take care, why to take care, and why should we take care. Friends, it has been preserved by our great ancestors. It is legacy that has been passed from the ancient period to the medieval and medieval to the modern. So it is the duty of modern time people that preserve it for the upcoming generations and future. Now see friends, like many natural and historical cultural sites around the world, many World Heritage Sites are in danger of being destroyed or lost due to various factors. Of course, wherever the more crowd is there, wherever the more attraction is there, that has a side effect. All people are not that much careful. That has to be. Now friends, what in danger has been happening for this? If you have visited Ajanta Ellora caves or some of the forts raised in Maharashtra by Chhatrapati Shivaji Maharaja, people used to go there, spoil the places, litter the garbage and make the places a very dirty one, make the places endangered. So like that, it is the duty of today's human beings to preserve these places. But before that, we must highlight how these sites are in danger. What are the factors that bring these sites in danger? See friends, World Heritage Sites are in danger due to the factors like war, poaching, natural disasters like earthquake, uncontrolled urbanizations, heavy tourist traffic, that people are not ready to take care of the things in the crowd. They are visiting that places because they are not taking care that these places should be used for our future generation. And some of the environmental factors are there like air pollution and acid rain. Even the erosional work, as we are studying in geography, the wind has erosional work, the river has erosional work, some of the chemical process, as I told that acid rain, it's the erosional work. And friends, the beauty of these sites is declining day by day. And who are responsible for these things? We, the humans. Because of us, these sites are in danger. Friends, World Heritage Site raises the funds to protect these sites. But do you think that it is the only duty of the World Heritage Site to protect it? It is the duty of ours too. But friends, when such a World Heritage Sites are going to be declined after so many efforts, because the World Heritage Site has to declare the list of the sites which are in danger. See here, I have a list of that few World Heritages which are in danger. Very soon they will extinguish. Very soon they will be not World Heritage Site list because their condition, because their present status is not well maintained by us. We human beings fail to do this. This is just a primary list I have provided for your reference. You can see on internet that there are so many factors. There are the war, there are the dam proposals, there are the increasing population sites, there are the people who are doing encroachment, there are the people who are doing deforestation, and so many things are there that are causing the danger for World Heritage Sites. So friends, the list of World Heritage Sites in danger also helps the World Heritage Committee to provide fund from World Heritage Fund to protect and conserve these sites. But how much fund they will utilize, because they have to add another ones also. So by maintaining these things, if it is not possible for them, then they have right to delete the site from the list, because as it loses its characteristics and quality, which does not allow them to remain as original. So in that case, what happens, friends? The World Heritage becomes a declining place. It is the duty of every one of us to protect it, to develop it, to maintain it. As I told you in the beginning, that our duty is to conserve our World Heritage Sites. So friends, to learn more about World Heritage Sites, visit the World Heritage Center's website at whc.unesco.org. Is it right, friends? Now, one question came in my mind, that why we learn these things? And being a responsible citizens, responsible human beings, why should we preserve the World Heritage Sites? We should preserve the World Heritage Sites because they have great importance in our life and in our history. It is a great legacy of our great ancestors for us. They make our civilization and life more valuable by the contribution of both cultural and natural areas. So friends, you have to answer of this question. It's a personal response question, that why should we preserve the World Heritage Sites, not only for us, but for upcoming generations. This legacy has to be passed from one to another, and we are bounded to do this. Is it right, friends? See friends, some work I would like to give. Yesterday also I gave you. Read the lesson carefully. Read and learn the margin words. Read and find the answers of the margin questions. Friends, this is the World Heritage lesson. Since last 2 days, I tried to cover all the points. And friends, we have studied these all 5 points of the lesson. This lesson gives us one message. What message this lesson gives us? Let's see. Every lesson of our textbook gives us a message, moral lesson, and something we inherit from that text. This was a beautiful and informative text which helped us to study how World Heritage monuments, sites are included. Friends, this is not just informative lesson. It added knowledge in our study. It added more and more information about the worldly places. It's not a simple task to study the list, to study the information, but it is the very good idea to know about the process, to know about how the World Heritage Committee works under United Nations. As you know, UN has been created for the welfare of human beings, for the wellness of human beings. Friends, I must say that preserve the heritage. Why to preserve? We must preserve the heritage to promoting our future, because a country which has no culture has no future, and heritage sites are the culture of that country. Friends, conserve your cultural history. It will help you to preserve your future identities. So, I repeat it that conserve your cultural history. It will maintain your future identity. Is it clear? I hope, friend, I try to give my best to understand this lesson. The English workshop is the next part that you will be able to do it and enjoy this lesson, friends. If you have any queries, you can ask me, myself, Ravi Songire. I am very much thankful to ACRT and Ebalbharati for giving me an opportunity. Thank you, friends. Have a good day and do study, do hard work.